Good morning. Good morning, divine beings. Divine beings of light and love. This is Earth Angel TV with Mary McLeod. Welcome if you're watching on the replay. And today I have been divinely guided to offer a vibrational frequency fix. And just pop a comment in when you come on. Hi, little eyeballs. Pop a comment in when you come on so I can see who you are and welcome you and to this fine day and this beautiful opportunity for us to fix our frequency, right? Because that is what it's all about. So different realities exist in different frequencies. That is the first thing to understand about how to change anything about your life, is that whatever frequency you are radiating is the life that you are seeing in front of you. Yes? Yes, 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 yes. So as you're coming on, let me know what you know about frequency, or, how to change that frequency, otherwise known as our vibration, what we're radiating. Hi, Sarah, good to have you. Because what we're radiating out is what the mirror of the world can reflect back to us. And it really does make a massive difference. It makes a massive difference. Not that you want to, and I should probably first say, what is your vibrational frequency? It's actually, you feel stuck at the moment. So that is a vibrational frequency. And that is why I've been instructed to come on here and help people to understand how to change that frequency. The frequency of being stuck is not a pleasant place to be, is it? So let's first of all connect ourselves below and above, breathing in through the feet, feeling the feet grounding into Mother Earth, letting her source and supply you and surround you with unconditional love all the way up to the waist. Let her take your weight and breathe in through the body and out through the crown, sharing that beautiful Mother Earth love with the higher dimensional selves. This is one of the big tools that you can use, one of the quickest and easiest tools you can use to raise your vibration. Definitely, your angels have guidance for you all the time. And the best way that I can help anyone who watches this show is to show you how you can access that guidance so that you don't need someone else to tell you what the guidance is. Yeah, so that's what we're here to do. Breathing in again through the feet. This is how we raise our frequency, quick and easy. And exhale through the crown, talking to your guidance, talking to your angels, saying, hey guys, I know you're there. I really need some guidance today. Calling in all of our guides and angels, guides and angels, guides and angels, be with us now. Help us to receive the divine wisdom that is coming from above, the divine guidance that is coming from you always. We receive, and let's breathe that in from above. And allow that just to trickle in. You might want to just touch the top of your head, just that little bit, and just like the angels touch. And exhale down through the body. Letting that cleanse and clear any feelings of stuckness, any feelings of things are not going well for me, any feelings of nobody sees me and nobody really acknowledges me, and why do I feel bad about myself? You never hear anything. Okay, Sarah, so I'm going to point out right now that if you state that I never hear anything. Okay. If you state your words are a creation, and if you state, I never hear anything, you're actually putting that out into the universe to bounce back as truth. Because as the source energy that you are, the power of your conscious intentional thoughts, your conscious intentional words, and your conscious intentional actions are the power of source itself. So the first Are we finished tapping in? Are we feeling connected above and connected below? And even if you don't feel like you're connected above and connected below, can you just presume that you are, just for our purposes right now, so that we can move that frequency that you're offering? Not just Sarah, but everybody, anyone else who's on here. I do encourage you to put in the comments if you're experiencing any kind of issues, because then I can actually include that in the activations that we do. So put your issue in there. Or if you just feel like watching, that's fine too. So we just connected below to Mother Earth and allowed her infinite love to come up through our legs, up through our bodies, and shared that beautiful love with the higher dimensional selves. Then we asked the higher dimensional selves to open us to their higher wisdom, and we allowed their love to come down through the body, and we rinsed that out through our feet. So it's very important to not base your entire life on what you feel, because feelings are a result of thoughts, and thoughts can be automatic and negative and not you at all. Those thoughts can be coming from the collective consciousness. Those thoughts can be coming from your conditioning. They are not who you are. This is very, very important information. Your thoughts are not who you are. So I would ask you, if you could think any thought and you knew it would be real, what would you choose to think? Would you choose to think, I'm just going to take the statement that you said down, Sarah, I'm just speaking to because she's got a comment in there. I never hear anything. So if you got to choose whatever thought would actually become a creation, what would you choose to say? I'm open to my guidance. I'm hearing my guidance. Even if I don't hear it or I don't feel it, I know I'm receiving it. You could choose to think a thought like that. And that will begin to create a totally different feeling within you. I choose to consciously think, place that nourishing thought in your vibration, that I am receiving guidance in every dimension. I might not feel it yet, but I know it's there. Can you feel how your vibe is rising already? Yes? So when you notice the anxiety and the physical pain, you're choosing to focus, not choosing consciously, mind you, which is what we're trying to get you guys into, is to choose consciously where to place your divine focus. So if you're listening to the feelings of anxiety and going, God, this sucks, this is horrible, this is terrible, this is, and the physical pain, God, it's horrible, why won't it just leave? If you are doing that in your mind, that's not conscious creating. That's creating through the default mode. That can only bring you more of the same. Yeah. So I feel for you. It's so hard when a parent passes. And I know, because I experienced that, and I experienced anxiety as well. And the operative word right there is I experience it. So I'm aware of it. You can be aware of anxiety and physical pain. You can be aware. And also be aware of the unseen world. Because if we're putting all of our focus on the physical, we're going to be brought down, right? If all of our focus is on the physical, this is the only reality. Look outside, look at the chaos, look at the confusion, look at what everybody's doing to each other. If you are doing that to yourself, I'm speaking to everyone, of course. If we are doing that to ourselves, we're actually allowing the ego and the default mode network, which is what creates those automatic thoughts for you. The automatic thoughts that everything's going wrong and that everything's horrible. Yes, you can be, I'm aware I experience anxiety and pain. You can also just be aware of anxiety and pain. How about that? We can be aware of it. We don't have to own it. So our experience is based in feelings. We just began to raise everybody up by consciously connecting with Mother Earth, even if you don't feel it, you stand with the knowing that you are one with Mother Earth and she's constantly loving you. Because look what Mother Earth gives us. Look what Mother Earth gives us. Everything. Could we even live without Mother Earth? We wouldn't be here, right? We wouldn't be here. And what does the Source Self give us? Actual life. We couldn't be here if we were not sourced by the most loving and compassionate beings of light and love, and actually energy source. So you are being sourced by the infinite self that you can't see, right? But you know it's there, right? So how do we know this physical existence is like, this is what it is, this is what is, and this is what we're stuck with? It takes a conscious choice, right? A conscious choice to make the unseen world the more real world. Yes, than the one we're looking at with our eyes every day. Because the world we're looking at with our eyes and feeling in this moment by default is the world that was created by past thought. Hi, Yoslin. Lovely to see you. We're talking about how to fix our frequency, how to be in the love frequency when things happen, like, you know, people pass away in our lives, or we experience high anxiety, or we feel really stuck. Yeah, that's a human experience, isn't it? And we're talking about how to make the unseen world more real than the one that we're looking at outside. So I had a bit of really deep truth come with me. I need a quick sip. Have a little giggle. A deep truth came from Source yesterday or the day before. And they said, when you look outside and you see the chaos and confusion, when you see stuff you can't even fathom why it's going on, how it could possibly be a divine creation, how it could possibly be, you know, serving at all. What you need to know is that because we have a new world order coming through, we have a new earth being birthed. Everything out there needs to fall apart in order to come back together in the new way. Isn't that cool? It's a totally new way of seeing, and a very much higher frequency to be seeing the world, to be projecting into the world. So, Sarah, if you're having issues, and anyone else listening, if life feels like it's falling apart for you, what could you take from that bit of Source wisdom? When your life seems like it's falling apart, it's actually coming together in a new order. And that is effing exciting. Don't you think? Don't you think? Does that make you feel any better, Sarah? So, and we have to consciously cultivate these awarenesses, because every time you notice that something's going on that feels negative, you've had a thought that is that brings you down, right? You have to know that that is not who you are. That is not real and true about you. Does that make sense? Because you are the light and the love of Source itself. And when you start to build your life around that truth, that you are the conscious creator, you get to consciously create. So every time you've got stuff coming up that feels horrible and stuck, in that moment, you consciously choose to remember, oh, life's falling apart because it's coming together in a new order. Or you choose to remember that I'm being served by Source in the highest. These are some of the deepest truths of the universe. I'm being served by all that is in the highest. I don't know how this is serving me yet, but I know it is. And you put your focus and your consciousness there. I know it is. I know I'm being served. I know I am loved. I know my life is coming together in a new order. I choose to live there. I can observe my anxiety. Jocelyn says, let go and know you are held. Yeah. And when you can observe anxiety, it feels like heart pounding. It feels like can't get enough breath. It feels like you want to hide. I was having anxiety attacks in supermarkets through when the COVID was the worst here in Australia. I was going into the supermarket and I was just like, holy shit, what the hell is going on? I would just be like, just feeling all the anxiety of everyone else. What would have happened if I would have owned that and gone, oh my God, I'm having an anxiety attack. I might die. I would have been in a pool on the floor and someone would have been calling the ambulance for me. Because, Sarah, you're such an open channel, because you're such an empath, you are picking up everybody else's, like, the collective anxiety, collective pain, collective grief. So it is your time. It's so ripe for everyone who's listening to this. It is your time to really embrace the power of you, to really embrace the power of your own choice, of where you're going to focus that divine mind of yours, focusing your entire vibration in what that you can't see, but you know, because you know that you're divine, right? All of you. You know that you're held in the arms of the most unconditionally loving mother. You know that your life has been for a reason, that you chose this life for a reason, didn't you? Despite what it looks like, despite what the thoughts make you feel, you don't have to believe them. You don't have to follow them. You can go, I stand with love. I know there's purpose in this, and I stand with my knowledge, my wisdom as the life force itself. Yeah? Let's take a deep breath in. Connecting back up with the higher dimensional selves as they're pouring their love as this white light through the crown. Breathe it in. I know you're there. And go, and breathe it out through your feet. As they rinse and clear those illusions, those delusions, all the stuckness, all the anxiousness that we believed that we were. Breathe in again through the crown. I know you're there. And down through the feet. And the other piece here is sometimes when you're deep in the depths and you're feeling horrible, you need to acknowledge that you have a little one inside of you who needs to express her feelings. Yeah. She needs to be able to express herself and tell you and complain and tell you how horrible she feels and cry and have a tantrum, because she didn't get to do that when she was little, or he, if you happen to be a man watching later, right? We didn't get to express all that when we were little, did we? So she might need you to go to the mirror and say, hi, sweetheart, and look into your own beautiful eyes. Hi, sweetheart, tell me what's going on. I'm here for you. And you let that little girl sob it out. Let them sob it out, because you cannot heal what you're not willing to feel. Yeah. So is that making sense? Have you ever done that before? Anybody? I've done it many, many times. You go to the mirror, and also go to the mirror and tell your little one you love her. Say, I love you, little one. I love you so much. I'm here for you. I'm sorry I forgot about you for so long. Yeah. Does she feel forgotten about? Does she feel like her voice isn't heard? So who needs to hear her voice? Who needs to hear your voice first before anyone else can? It's you, right? You need to listen to her. You need to listen to what she needs from you. Yeah? Such a deep and nourishing way to heal that's that feeling of stuck energy. Right? You go to the mirror and you speak to your little one. You let her know that you're here for her no matter what. Yeah, and you will, after you sob it out for a while, you will feel so much better. In fact, you'll be giggling. You'll be giggling. And we do this sort of healing. In fact, I have a retreat going on right now, the free retreat in the Lightworkers and Visionaries group. It's absolutely free if you join the group. We are, whoopsies, yes, am I putting that up? Yes. If you join that group, we're doing this free retreat right now, and we're doing these healings. On day one, we did the inner child healing. And I know that you specifically, Sarah, have been interested in the past, and you might even already be in that group, the free retreat that's going on right now, because you have to consciously choose to heal these things. So you have to consciously choose to go and do that work and that play and raise into the vibrational frequency where you are living in divine love, where you can be aware of anxiety and, what was the other thing? Anxiety and pain. You can be aware of that stuck feeling, and you don't let it rule your life anymore. You can be aware of it. You can see it. You can say, hi, little one, I'm here for you. Hi, sweetheart. It's time for us to let you go. You've served your purpose. I love you so much, and I'm setting you free. You set yourself free from those thoughts, from those seeming like they're conditions that you embody, but they're not. The only condition you embody is source. The other stuff is not you. Yeah? Yeah. So go and hop in that group, or join our Wake Up Squad. All of you guys, if you want deeper trainings and, weekly support in a deeper way to actually be living in that love frequency where you no longer have to sink down into that stuck place, into that painful place where you don't need to do that anymore because you've realized at the deepest level who you really are and what you are and your true potential as a light being. Come and join us in the Lightworkers and Visionaries group, or come and join us in Wake Up Squad, where we actually do the deeper trainings. I might try and find that link for you guys. And put your questions in. And Yoselin says it's something that you had to learn. Yeah, I presume you're talking about the choice to either live in the thoughts of the collective that will bring you down to your knees every time, or whether you want to choose what thoughts to put into that divine mind of yours, what you want to stand with, what reality you want to stand with. And it's only a frequency jump away. It's not like it's going to take, 100 years or, even 6 months to reach it. It's a frequency away. And if you can feel the frequency that I'm in offering this, I create this frequency consciously. I consciously choose it. I choose to radiate the truth that I know. Yeah? It can be a journey, but you're already on the path, and that's so good, isn't it? It's so good. So in the post itself, there is a link for the Wake Up Squad, which meets every Sunday morning in Central Australian time. Every Sunday morning, almost every Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. And we are workshopping through all of the 6 divine truths of New Earth, the laws of New Earth, the things that if you when you're grounded in them and embody them completely, you are living in the highest frequency that we can actually reach on Mother Earth. You're living there because you're in total alignment with the divine truths of the world. Yeah. So are you still here, Sarah? Because I can tap in for one more message for you. Anyone else who has something that you'd like me to tap into source truth for you on? And this is, you were asking to receive guidance from Spirit, Sarah. And there were 2 messages in there for you. One was that you're already receiving it, and you just have to know it and believe it. You have to know it. Don't believe it, because beliefs are not stable. Beliefs are part of the automatic. But when you know it, when you choose to know it, when you make that your truth, no matter what, that you are receiving all the time, because how could you not receive when you are flowing with the infinite source that you are? Every fiber of you is made of it. So how could you not receive it? It'd be like having a conversation and not being able to hear your own voice on the phone. Like how it's not possible that you're not receiving, right? Because how could you not hear your own voice on a phone call? Presuming you can hear, right? And you can, because it is you. So I'm not sure if you're still here, but that was the really strong message right there, was that having faith and trust, and for everyone, having faith and trust that you are receiving in every moment. Yes, you're receiving. Every time you ask, you are receiving divine guidance. You are receiving in the vibrational world whatever it is you are asking for. And then you have to let whatever momentum is still needing to play out, because this is a time-space reality. So whatever momentum has been created from the past still needs to come to fruition. And as soon as you're just watching that happen and not reacting and going down and being, as soon as you're just watching that momentum from the past burns out. And then you're living in the frequency that you chose. Yes? Yes. So good, so good, so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take that observer. Try to do that, Sarah. Maybe you've gone into the other group. Take that observer. Take the point of view of the observer, the loving, benevolent God self, source self, and be that. And look down, look at your life from that divine place. Everyone, witness your life. Witness what's coming to fruition on its way out, instead of creating more of it by allowing yourself to push against it and hate it and blame and shame. We don't want to be doing that. We want to watch it come up. This is coming up on the way out. Oh, awesome. I wonder what's coming next into physical. Because it's there. It's on its way. It's on its way. Can you feel the power of that? That was a really cool way of explaining it. Thank you. I'm going to take that link off of the screen. I see you. I feel you. We love you. You light up our lives. You light up the sky. You light up heaven with the energy of you and your willingness to be down here, mixing it up. Down here learning and growing and expanding for humanity. Down here coming to fulfill your divine mission by feeling all those feelings that you felt, having all those experiences, so that you would wake up. So that you would wake up to the love that you are, to the frequency that you want to be living in. And we thank you, we thank you, we thank you. It is done, sealed by Source. We'll see you in the Visionaries and Lightworkers and Visionaries group. Always free to contact me if you want a session to fix the frequency. You want a session for your soul purpose activation. You want me to download messages for you. I do recordings of the messages with beautiful 528 hertz music behind it so that you can listen to it anytime. Contact me if you need any support whatsoever. You are supported and you are loved. Blessings. Many thanks.